Welcome to the Full to Read podcast.
All right, guys.
Right.
All right, Kev.
Yeah, Branson.
Oh, God. All right, episode 9, right?
So I guess, I don't know, you're the boss when it comes to that.
All right, Kev. What episode is this?
Episode 9. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. All right, what's up, everybody? And welcome to the Bros Who Eat podcast, episode 9.
BWE.
Let's do it.
We finally found Bush Light Apple.
Bush Light Apple. That's the craze going on. Maybe you heard about it, maybe not, but we finally found it. It's been months.
We sent Jesse on a
Took us on a wild
scavenger
goose
hunt
chase.
Yes.
to Putnam, Connecticut to get his hands on it, but we got it.
We got it.
That's
An
what-
hour. We're starting the podcast
Starting a little
an hour later.
late.
Yeah. But then we got a sandwich too.
Don't worry. We
course.
won't let it interfere with the sandwich review, though.
No.
That's more important.
Right.
Much more. So, Jesse, where'd you get this one?
All right, guys. So, as I said before, Salem Prime Cuts.
Salem Prime Cuts.
We got to hit
So
this
what-
guy with some juice.
So that's like it's not just a deli, right? You want to show them get right in there with the cross? Get it right in there. See if you can find it. There it is. First time try. Nice.
He's getting better.
Beautiful. Slow that down a little bit. Slow it down like
We'll have to bring it in.
boom. Yeah.
See if we can add some slow-mo.
I'm pretty much exhausted right now, so
Yeah,
Oh,
Jesse's
you're
been
good.
driving for like
You're
2 hours.
I know. You're good. You need some little bit of sugar. Have a Bush Light Apple. You'll be fine.
Trooper, making things happen.
cheers, guys. Let's have the sandwich.
Let's do this.
All right, let's try this out.
Right in there. Jump right in the grinder. What do you think, Kev?
Oh, God, that's delicious. That's probably the spiciest Italian we've had so far.
Definitely.
I don't know if it was the,
Hot cap.
what should I say? The gabagoo or the,
The gabagool?
but yeah, that had some nice bite to it.
It did have a nice bite.
The bread was good.
Bread was very good.
Meats
Like
were
I said,
fresh.
It held up over an hour and a half drive, right? Would you say hour and a half?
Bread
2
wasn't
hours.
soggy at all.
Yeah, that's key. Maybe I didn't love the pepper thing, but it didn't bother me too much. I didn't love it, but it didn't bother me. I don't think I'll take a point away for it. Like, you know what I mean? I'll take it. I don't think I'll decrease on it.
Taste it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
There wasn't really. it
and they're
didn't-
easy to take out if you really don't want them.
exactly. They're big
you know,
enough.
yeah. Yeah,
Red pepper, green pepper mixture, whatever.
But I mean, it had just enough, lettuce and tomato on there. The seasoning they put on top, though, that
nice little
That was a nice
Italian
plus,
seasoning
yeah.
mixture. Yeah.
was good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely a contender. Because what is this?
You could barely taste the bread, but the bread's actually pretty good.
That's what it is too. Yeah,
The meat took over, which is nice though.
yeah.
That's
Because
what you want. How much is that, Jesse? If you don't mind,
Just under $20.
under $20.
Wow.
Wow.
Large.
I mean,
So that's
a big sandwich.
so you're gonna pay
I mean,
for
if
it.
you're gonna pay. Yeah, I mean this.
You're gonna pay for it, but it's a full sandwich.
This feeds 4 people right there. I mean 3 people.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
yeah. There's leftover too. There's another piece left, but I mean,
I'd eat that in a minute.
Oh yeah.
for 3 of us for $20, I mean,
Yeah.
it's what do you? I mean, it's probably the most expensive we've had out of sandwiches. But I mean, this one you got your money's worth.
Yeah.
You did. Yeah, you did.
Sure.
Meat
The money-
wise, I mean, there was probably on that whole sandwich. There was probably a pound of
Right.
cold cuts.
Right.
The butcher shop.
I
though.
Yeah.
probably would have went a little more with the oil and vinegar. I like that aspect of it.
Yeah,
Maybe a little more
You know,
vinegar.
Yeah, a little more vinegar. Yeah. But
They weren't over.
it was good. It was
Bread's
good.
actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
the bread's good.
No, it was really good. It was a good sandwich.
The buttery bread.
It was more of like a hard roll, but
Yeah.
I think us letting it sit, it softened it up just
I'm actually
enough.
sad that it's over.
I know.
Have a piece.
Yeah. What we should have done is tried it with the Bush Light apple.
We did. We did have it. With
Not a sponsor.
Bush Light
Is
Apple.
there any
You
milk?
want to send us Bush Light Apple?
Not a sponsor.
Not a
Not a sponsor.
A sponsor of it? No, not a sponsor. And where's that from? Prime Cuts?
Salem Prime Cuts.
Salem Prime Cuts.
Salem, Connecticut.
Salem, Connecticut. And what do they do? They're like, there's like a market there too and a butcher shop?
Butcher shop, yeah.
Okay.
Market.
Nice.
Get your
Nice.
meat.
Yeah,
Right.
check them out a little bit
Local,
online.
a lot of locals.
Yeah. We looked at some pictures of it.
Yeah.
You want to rate it first, Jesse?
Well, so what was the one that we went to Garden? What was
Garden
it?
Hills.
Hills.
I don't think it beats that.
No.
Personally, I don't think it beats that.
Garden Hills had, I think, better flavor as far as vinegar.
Yep.
It's
And
concerned-
I think the seasonings too
I think
were.
I gave Garden Hills.
I think the seasoning too was better in Garden Hills.
If I remember correctly, I think Garden Hills I gave an 8.6.
Yeah, that was like the first one we had in the 8s.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any others that beat this though. So I think Garden Hill still is the front runner. I would
Yep.
say this one to me is the next one in line. I don't know. God,
Struggle bus over here.
Yeah.
I'm going between an 8.4 and an 8.5.
Jesus.
Wow,
Wow. You
that's
just
up- that's
get
up
inside my head.
Yeah,
I guess I'll play a hometown favorite. I'll go 8.5. I think
8.5.
it beat
Wow.
the Vacaturas, the other one that we went with in Connecticut.
I forget what I gave Bacatoras, to be honest.
I think,
It was better than that.
yeah.
I think I lowballed them.
Mm.
I think
I don't think
I don't think I gave them a great score.
Me and Kev gave him a higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was in the high 6s.
I think you gave 6.9
Mm.
to
I think Kev
Vacatoras.
gave actually the highest.
Yeah,
Kev, did you give the highest? No, you might have given it.
On Vacatoras?
Mm-hmm. Did you give them a
Mm,
7.8 or something?
Either a 7.9 or an 8.2.
That's
something.
what I thought. Something.
I'm probably. It's a good sandwich. Like I said, the meat's fresh, good flavor.
Yeah.
Didn't love the peppers, but you can take them off. Not a big deal.
Yeah, like you said, they don't really
They don't take away or
add too much flavor, but they don't take away from anything either.
Right.
I
If
think
it added more vinegar, it would have
more vinegar. I think it would have been
the best.
Yeah, a little more seasoning would have kicked it up a little. Maybe
but is that like their normal
that's a regular
Their
topping?
regular sandwich.
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
that's like their house.
I'm
made
probably
stuff.
like maybe like a 8.2.
Wow, that's higher than I thought you'd go.
Mm.
I was kind of being nice. I was at more at a 7.9. But I'll give it an
I
8.
didn't think you were going to the 8s with that one.
I didn't really. I pushed it a little because Jesse did a lot today. He bought the sandwich, so
And-
Jesse I gave that an 8 too.
And I mean, for like presentation wise, they pack that sandwich.
Yes,
They're not.
that's a
skimpy,
plus
man.
too. That's
that definitely bumps it up a
that
little.
pushed
bit
it
for
to an
me.
8 too for me.
Yeah. Wow, I'm going to be the odd one out for this one.
Oh,
I'm going to be the lower.
oh man,
Okay.
It's
7.8.
I'm staying in the 8s.
Oh, 8.1.
But yeah, I had 8.1 in my head like the very beginning.
Yep.
I thought about going a little higher, but I don't know. It hit a lot. It definitely checked a lot of boxes, but that Garden Hills, man, that it's going to be tough to beat that one. I feel.
Right.
That was
I
good.
think if this had more vinegar, it would have been
Yeah,
pretty much
it might have been
top,
close to it.
you know.
Yeah, I think. I don't know if it
They
would have
also,
matched it for
I
me,
think
but
on that one, they had the banana peppers and the red peppers.
the roasted
not-
reds.
Yeah, roasted red peppers. And yeah.
Yep.
That's just a regular sandwich you get from them.
Yeah, and that was the only critique I had on that one. There was the roasted red peppers.
They weren't added. That's
No,
a
that was
regular
on there.
sandwich.
Yep,
So what is this, number 6 for sandwiches?
that's number 6. Yep.
So yeah, well,
I don't
we
think-
have our top 5 now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any others I just think Garden Hills, I'd forget about the others. They don't, there's no,
They don't matter.
they don't mean anything in my brain.
I mean,
Like I just try to compare all of them now. So
Right.
I'm like, okay,
that's what happens though. You find
Right.
the one.
You find that one
this
that
one is the most compatible, I think, because it has maybe more meat even than that one, or maybe about the same, and just a little less flavor. The others didn't have anything that
That's-
stuck out at you.
That's the thing, though. Sometimes you don't need like all the meat
No.
with like just the toppings will take it over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
probably.
Good point. So, what do you think
know
is
what I
more
mean?
important in a sandwich?
What is it? Yeah, I don't
In
know.
Italian, at least.
I mean, there is a thing as too much meat.
Mm-hmm.
There is because
You can
sometimes that'll make it dry.
you can go overboard on everything. You could go
Little-
overboard on the meat, the veggies,
Yeah,
Now we did have a sandwich, did we not? That was the bread was kind of tough.
yeah. That was
What was that?
Mangiamo.
no.
Yeah, Mangiamo.
Oh, was that Mangiamo's?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it last week?
That was last week.
Last week, yeah,
That's
that makes sense.
The bread. Well,
the bread was the toughest part of that sandwich.
Yeah,
It wasn't the bread was
wasn't tough,
It was
but
just
yeah.
a thick loaf. It was a
Yeah.
thick loaf. Like the bread was probably 2-3 inches thick. Like it was.
Yeah, I feel like it was. I don't know. It wasn't old. It was just.
No, it's.
It was just like a harder bread, maybe than you
their
used to.
style of bread. I think
Yeah.
they just make
They
their
put
loaves a
meat on
little
that,
thicker.
though, did they not?
That was a good.
Oh, it was.
I forget what we gave that, but
It was
I
packed,
can't
but
remember.
yeah, I was in the sevens, probably high sevens.
I'll just say, Garden Hills. Like you have a good. Now that we have had a series of sandwiches, there's only you only remember the ones that really taste flavorful to you.
Yeah,
yeah.
And that
I
would be
think-
Garden Hills. And this one, just to me, I mean, it's got a lot of meat on it. You get what you pay for.
Your money's
kinda-
worth.
Bruno got shafted the one he loved.
Well, we're
so
doing
you
that
gotta
again.
do
We're
that.
doing another spot review of
But-
that. No, it wasn't a fair review.
Considering all of it, even like the one that, and Kev, do you remember any of that the ones that you have chosen that maybe Mangiamo's that you were kind of disappointed with maybe? Of all the ones that we've done, like the ones that you've picked, you're like, oh, maybe I thought this might have been a little better than what I remembered.
Well, I mean, I think we've done 2 apiece, right?
Yeah.
Just saying, more that I get into this beer,
The better it tastes.
I can see why people like it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go way out of my way for it. It's very good, but I can see why people.
Yo, so this
It's
is
limited edition. It's limited edition. I know why people love it, but whatever.
Kev, I gotta call it now because I'm following it. Kevin and I were just talking about sandwiches, and then you went right in. So I get the ADD. I haven't been picking it up.
It's
on
me?
it.
What about you?
Listen, I haven't picked up on it, but I didn't. I wasn't gonna even. But I get it now. I said. I told him. I said. To Bruno's defense, I think we all kind of veer off a little bit, but now I really saw it.
Well, I was literally in mid sip, so I was like, might as well say something. But dude, there's no. I think you're the way worse than me at changing conversations.
It's not changing though. That's actually
At like jumping in and talking about something random.
well.
We were talking about like sandwiches, and then you'll be like, "Oh, my cousin Vinny played video games at 12 years old. We were playing
I try to
Super Nintendo."
I try to pick it up though. I mean, it could be dead silence. You got to come up with something.
Well, yeah, sometimes it's like way out there. But I love you. Whatever.
You got Bruno, man, getting all little PO'd about that,
Talking smack on Paulie
Talking
Pentas.
smack.
Now you're calling him out.
taking offense to it.
Oh, that's it. We
Yeah.
need to get the Bruno Bomber.
Oh man. All right.
So Bruno, what's
Going
better
back
today, the sandwich or the Bush Light apple?
I'm going in for another Bush Light apple. So
Oh God. Oh God.
oh god.
What have you done?
These are Bruno's energy drinks. Crack it open after a hard day of work.
That's right. Just leave it open. Leave it there. Leave it there. Show him.
It's a
I looked
conveyor
over,
belt.
I looked over quick. It looked like Kev closed out 3 already.
Dude, we've been hunting this down for months.
Yeah, well, no. It came out, what, like a month ago?
No, probably longer than that. Month and a half. At least 2 months ago.
Well, we've been looking for it ever since, yeah. And
And finally,
in Rhode Island, it's a swing and a miss,
haven't even seen it in Rhode Island anyway. We've called around probably to a dozen places.
if not more.
Sorry, we can go back to the sandwiches. I didn't mean to get us off that. It's not I don't have ADD, so that's Jesse.
Bruno's taking a little.
What were we talking about?
Bruno's taking a little offense, but it's all right.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
What were we talking about anyway? You guys.
Oh, we're talking about Mangiamo.
Just a
And
little sensitive.
Oh,
we're gonna go back to
Jesse was
back
asking.
to Paulie Pentas.
Jesse was asking if there was any
Anything-
sandwiches you were kind of like disappointed with. Not disappointed, but
Of the ones that you have gotten personally, have chosen, are there any of them that you were
So-
disappointed with?
who did I pick? Natalie's.
Mangiamo's.
Vitali's? You picked? Oh, Natalie's.
Natalie's. How do you say it? It's spelled
I don't
kind
know.
of weird.
Yeah, it is. I'm not sure.
It could be Natalie's. It could be Natalie's.
Yeah.
But I did that and
Mangiamo, right?
Mangiamo.
Yep.
Like I said, the only thing about Mangiamo's was the bread was a little too thick for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was definitely.
Sandwich wise, it was
good hearty sandwich.
yeah.
It was. They were both good, I thought, but
Oh, obviously we have to pick a clear winner eventually. So I mean, this is
we're gonna do a top 10. The next
So-
big one, I think, we've gotten requests for
Oh yeah,
the Sandwich Hut.
I've had 3 people
We've had
hit me up and say we should try the Sandwich Hut.
Yep.
So,
So I would say that's definitely the next one we would do.
3 separate people. Interesting.
And then a couple people also mentioned that to me too.
in person too, I've had people tell me,
Yep.
like over this past weekend.
Oh wow.
Yep.
It's a popular spot. I'm guessing
Where is it?
Providence.
It's in Providence. I know. Was that North Main, South Main, something like
Have
that?
you guys had it before?
I have, yeah.
I don't think.
A while ago.
I don't think I have.
I haven't-
If I did, it's
yeah.
been a long time.
It's been a while.
Where do you guys think Dave's Marketplace stands up?
An
And they're-
Italian Grande?
Yeah.
Oh God, that would probably be the worst one we've had.
Have you had it?
No, I don't even think of buying that from there.
What about
We gotta
Market?
try it. We gotta try it.
Well, if we
Market
do
Basket.
Dave's, you have to
We
do
gotta do
Market Basket.
Basket.
I mean, you want to do market Italian
mean,
Grandes?
We're
Like,
gonna have to try it. We're gonna just have to do it.
Maybe after we hit the first 10,
hmm
we'll maybe throw.
I've got one left
could-
on the.
we could probably do all those all at once because they're so tiny. You
So
know what I mean?
we've
They're
got-
like tiny
I
market.
mean, if that's the case, what are you going to Stop and Shop next too? I'm like, are we
No,
going to hit all the
We'll
markets?
just do local. We'll just do local. Like Market Basket
Stop and
is
Shop,
really
good.
just New England.
Stop and Shop's like
less local.
Yeah.
super local.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
What are we going to Shaw's next too?
I don't think Shaw's has. Does Shaw's have a? No, they do have a deli.
There's a small Shores near me.
Oh, Doors. Yeah.
Shores. That sandwich would probably be good. There's
Yeah, 'cause
probably
they're
fresh
like
sliced
they're a
and-
small
Yeah.
grocery store. But I mean, where do we draw the line? Like what?
right. I don't know if we want to do that too. We're going
'Cause-
into the summer, but I mean we can do one full podcast of that of like market
Just
style.
like do a kind of like either a blind taste test
because
or-
they can't be that big the market.
Oh,
So
Stop and Shop's pretty big.
is it?
They're like Italian grinders.
Okay. I don't know.
That's a big sandwich.
I can't remember the last time I went to Stop and Shop. So
I've just seen them in the deli case. They're, I don't know, like how much you get
Mhm.
in there, but or what price wise.
Grocery stores.
But I mean, we have now we've done 6, so we have a top 5,
yeah,
and we'll have to
we'll
see.
definitely get to a top 10
Yep.
and see where it
And
goes
then
from
we'll-
there.
Yeah, we'll see who comes out on top.
We'll maybe mix one in here or there and see if it beats the top 10.
Yeah,
Right.
sneak one in.
Yeah. We need recommendations out for that.
But we'll have to see. Yeah, but we'll have to see.
we got
who's
one in
the,
one for that place down in Westerly, Jesse, that we went to, the across from Pasquale's.
Oh, did you go there?
No, well,
Oh.
no, but I'm saying we got a
yeah, then we gotta
recommendation
try
for that.
Okay, cool.
So,
Look,
I don't
like
know.
a good spot. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, we can stop down there and grab it one day.
Hmm.
But we can do also like spot reviews too, like just record stuff, whatever. But
yeah. So, but all right, that was our take on Salem. What was that?
Salem Prime Cuts.
Salem Prime Cuts.
The butcher in Salem, Connecticut.
yeah,
Really good stuff. Stop by, guys.
good little sandwich.
Yeah, definitely worth the wait.
Yeah,
You get,
Was
you
it-
get what you paid for.
We were all starving at that.
was it
point.
worth the wait more for the bushlight apple or the prime?
I don't know. I think at this point it was both.
Yeah,
I was starving.
I was really anticipating this bushlight apple after it's been like
to be
the
incredible.
mass hysteria.
Let's
this
rate
last
the
2
bushlight
weeks.
apple now.
But
Let's
what do you-
rate the
BLA,
flavor.
BLA.
What are you rating it
BLA.
against, though? What do you have to compare it to?
Nothing, but we'll just give it a rating though.
That's what I mean, because it's not a cider, but it's not quite a
I
beer.
mean, if you're going to compare it to
I would
Bush
say-
Light,
Oh, compared to a Bush Light, I'm going.
I've never had
higher.
Bush Light, so
See,
I've had Bush
but
Light.
I'm saying
I'm gonna try it out.
you just rate this Bush Light apple. Like, what do you think of it? I know you're gonna do it like a 9.
No, not a 9.
No, you
For
love
I
it.
feel
beers?
like we've had this. I've had a
I'm gonna
beer
say
like this, though.
7.
I think it's more of a cider. It tastes more of a cider,
like a cider. Yeah.
right?
but it's not.
It's not a
A
cider.
lot of ciders are very heavy and
Right,
sugary. Where this
right.
one, I've said before, this is like drinking almost like a carbonated Mott's apple juice,
Kind of, yeah,
like a bottle like a plastic bottle apple juice.
Mhm.
Like,
yeah.
because I know they have some good apple juice out there, but I wouldn't say it's a higher end apple juice.
You rate it first.
I mean,
You had it.
definitely tastes
You had
better
it
than-
3 years ago, and you know how it tastes now. Do you think it tastes similar than what it did 3 years ago?
It does taste.
I know it was a while ago.
It does
but-
taste a little different, but it could just be because I haven't had it in 3 years.
Kev was also in a different phase of his life at that time, so
I was at that point in my life. I was brushing a
might have had a lot of Bush Light apple.
I was a Bush Light guy. I was drinking
Bush
a lot of
Light
Bush Light. Bush Light. So, getting up.
They're definitely crushable, though. I can see how you can drink like 8 of these and just feel like,
in the summertime, like
yeah, what
you're not
That's the
gonna.
first one, Bruno.
it's my second one.
Can you pass one over here?
I think they're like 4.5%.
Thanks.
They're not strong at all.
No.
But that's what it is. They're just very crushable.
I'll say this though.
What?
I'd rather drink this than really any other regular beer.
I know
It
you're
has
not
more
a big
flavor.
you're not a big IPA guy.
No, it has a better flavor.
But
Yeah, 'cause you like something with flavor.
I'd give this
For
like
sure.
a 7.6 for beer.
Would you though?
I'd probably be close to that.
For like a light beer, I mean, for a,
Do you like?
it's growing on me.
Do you guys like more bitter beer, like more hoppier?
it
It dep-
depends.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like it depends.
Like I think one of these podcasts, we're gonna have to have Jesse try a Captain's Daughter by Gray Sale.
Oh my god, I don't think he'd make it out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Dude,
for what it is though. For like the percentage and everything, that's a good beer.
what's
Like,
the content in the sour one?
the one we had?
That's like 9.
9 and a
right?
half.
9.5.
What's
Dude, that's
Yeah,
what's
but-
Captain's Daughter's like 12, right?
No, Captain's Daughter is like 8.5.
8.5.
I still
I
think
thought it
that
was higher than that.
that sour one, man. I mean, you couldn't even taste beer.
No,
It was like you're
that's
drinking like a nice.
those go down
Yeah.
easy.
You're like the way you like beer is like the basic white chick type of stuff,
Mhm.
Jesse.
Jesse,
You know?
want next
You like
next
the
review?
the sours and the flavored beers, the seltzers.
I was gonna say, are we
I
doing
drink too much seltzer,
are
but
we doing High Noons next podcast or White Claws?
Yeah. Oh. I mean, if you want to.
No.
Oh.
For the price of those things, no way. Then
I don't really drink too much beer. But you can tell the people that do.
Bush Light Apple,
it
man.
was one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, how much beer do you really drink? Not too much.
Now
Yeah,
You're
not
on
too
third?
much.
Look at you, man.
because he hasn't had it in a long time.
I'm on number 2. Bruno's throwing his empties on my side.
Yeah. It looks like
Actually,
Look, he's a boozer.
the
over there.
Miller Light's
can,
that.
too.
Whose Miller Light is that? Over there?
That's mine too.
Jeez.
Is it still full?
We had one before.
You know that 2 hours we were waiting for Jesse to show up.
Yeah.
Although we did, like I said, we sent him on a
We sent him on a trip
yeah.
to get the Bush Light
This
Apple.
guy taking
Yeah,
one
you
for the
guys
team.
Can't say I don't.
Oh, he definitely
sacrifice.
he gives his all for this
Wow.
podcast.
That was yep. It was good for the review. So let's rate it. Let's rate the Bush Light Apple.
I'm saying 7.6.
Jesse.
Oh man, I can't do 7.6 because I think it actually tastes pretty good.
Wow.
I don't like it's
'Cause Jesse-
I
Yeah,
think
but
the beer that
like I said,
think
he's
now that we're doing these ratings, the beer that Kev brought, that the one we've been
That-
talking about, that's easily to me. Top 8. It's like got to be 8.8, only because it's 9.5%. You can't even taste it. It's
Right.
almost kind of
Yeah.
scary.
it's the-
it's scary.
It's not heavy
It's
either.
a sour.
No,
It's an IPA, and it's not. It doesn't make you feel like you're gonna float away
God.
by how bloated you are after
So I
drinking.
don't know.
right.
But considering it's a Bush Light, man, like Bruno hasn't had Bush Light, but if you've had Keystone,
I've never had a regular
it's in the
Bush.
same league as Keystone.
Yeah, have you ever had like Keystone or I mean, I'd say Bush Light's above like Natty
Yeah.
Ice and stuff.
Red Dog?
Oh,
I don't know. God, for all the crap, I guess if we're gonna, you can't really put I'm not gonna put it in the 8s. Doesn't belong there. You can't put a beer can't put a Bush
can't put
in the 8s.
a Bush Light.
I don't know. I'd guess I'd 7.9.
No,
You're right up there though.
Jesse's not like a
Yeah.
beer drinker either.
Just because, dude, Keystone. I'm putting it in that league. You can't put it in like Bud. You can't put it in like Bud Light League or.
Oh, you know
It's better than that.
You know,
It's way
we'll have
better than
to-
Bud Light.
we'll have to do a review of next. Natural Light has one.
Oh yeah.
For summertime. It's a
Do they?
pink lemonade.
Oh god.
Oh,
It's rough.
oh man.
I've had it. It was when I was searching.
Just do reviews on the worst beer.
We should just find
Dude.
really cheap, crazy beers and just
Limited edition.
Limited edition.
They actually sell these on eBay. They actually sell.
I just saw
on eBay.
So
I saw a 30 rack on eBay the other day, just sold for like $85.
jeez.
So
So
people are buying it.
I don't know where I'm at on it. I'm so like torn on.
Bruno, are you a beer drinker though?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Not as much as I used to be, but
Yeah,
I am.
that's how I am now. It's just I don't drink as much as I used to.
It's definitely not in the eights. That's for
That's
sure.
why I'm
I don't
saying
think you can put it up
7.6.
there.
It's probably like a 7.4.
Yeah, I was gonna go
I'd
lower.
say.
I'd say for the novelty of of it, though, I gave it a couple extra.
Yeah,
points.
it's hard to find.
And who else really has anything like it besides like it's not a cider?
Well, I'll say Bud Light Lime
Mm,
is not as good. I
It's-
prefer the apple over Bud Light
Yeah, but if
Lime.
you gave me a can of this and didn't tell me it was beer, I would think it's a cider.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's right.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
It doesn't have as cider. I think has more of a bite and like a seltzer on the back end.
I get heartburn from
Yeah,
a lot of
exactly. Right,
a lot
right.
of ciders.
No, I could drink High Noons all day, but
Oh, that's not a cider.
no, it's not a cider. But yeah,
I know
it's
it's
a
a
seltzer.
soda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
To be honest though, and like you guys said, I'm more of a chick beer like person.
basic white chick.
Yeah.
Jesse's ordering Sex on
I
the
will
Beach.
say that this is probably. I mean, I would pay for this. I mean, I would buy this compared to like a Bud
Well,
Light
you
Lime.
can only buy it till like the end of June, right?
Nah, I was able to get it till like August.
Okay, August.
The last time it
Would
was
you
out.
rather have this or Bud Light Lime?
Oh, I'd rather have this.
100%.
Me
that.
too. So like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, Busch Light did the peach. I'd say the
Yep.
peach is only like a 7.1. Like, I'm not a fan of the peach one.
And guys, there's
So gonna do a lime too, right?
Does Busch Light do a lime?
I saw that they're coming out with a Busch Light lime.
Oh, you did.
oh wow.
I mean, I'd be willing to try it. I don't think I would
Yeah.
search for it like this because
I want to try the peach now too, though.
yeah, the peach.
I
They
think-
just
I think
released the peach before this one, so
I haven't seen that either, though.
Bruno, didn't you say these are freshly squeezed too? These are
no clue. I have no.
fresh apples. Fresh apples are used in the making.
I doubt it.
fresh Macintosh.
Macintosh
No, but
apples.
it does actually have good flavor. I'll be
It
honest.
does.
It's better than tasting.
It's
regular
for the
Busch
summer.
Light.
Yeah, for the summertime, they are very drinkable. It's
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I don't know. People love I can't. I'd rather have if I'm gonna have anything to drink at dinner, have food. I personally would rather have a glass of wine or just water because
Yeah.
I feel like with beer it takes away from the flavor of the
And
food.
you fill
can't-
up.
Yeah, you
Like-
can't. You can't eat it.
But just a craze over this.
that's what. Yeah,
That's what drives it
Mm-hmm.
to like
it's like
People-
anything though.
people are buying 40 or 50, 30 racks at a time.
That's insane.
That is insane.
I think that's just people being,
Idiots.
It's because they
D-bags.
just love it
Yeah,
so
that's
much.
right.
or they just
They love it so much, and they
Just
just
say
don't-
they have
just
it.
want to save
Right,
maybe
right.
maybe that too.
Probably
but-
reselling it somewhere. Who knows?
yeah, they could be flipping it too.
How do you keep that like fresh?
Well,
you know?
either that or they love
They're just
drinking beer.
ripping through it.
'Cause,
Yeah.
like you look on eBay, man. There's probably places that you can't get this.
Oh,
Like, it's
100%.
You're not gonna go there.
There's certain
You can ship
markets
it.
you can't get it. Yeah.
I don't even know if you could
It's-
ship. Honestly,
I don't think it's in Rhode Island yet.
I think it popped up in Rhode Island and then it
Okay.
was just gone.
Going real fast.
Once people saw that on the shelves, they just
Yeah.
gobbled it up, and the liquor stores can't keep. And I don't think the distributor can keep up. Like,
Right.
Let me ask you guys a question. Was this the first package store you called?
no,
No.
called.
Not no today. Like when you knew I was coming.
Oh, no.
I think I saw something on Facebook. I'm in the Facebook group trying to
Really?
find it.
Well, because I
Yeah.
saw that you were near 395,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, if he's near 395, he might be able to come up through Putnam to get
Yeah.
like towards 44.
Right.
Mm.
So I saw Putnam Spirits, and I was like, let me try it. I called the guy, and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, we have 12 packs left. And then
Yeah, they must have had a ton of it, and they got wiped out. And
I
then
guess he's getting dirty looks in there buying the 12
No,
packs.
only one guy. The other two.
Yeah, because you know why that guy was probably looking to buy it all at the
Probably, yeah.
end of business.
maybe.
Whatever's left, he's like, I'm taking home.
Son of a gun. I left him one. There was one left. I'm not
You
gonna
probably-
take-
you
I
probably
couldn't
switched.
fit them all. Like I'm literally picked up what I
You
could.
carried 5 out.
You
all at
Yeah,
once?
I literally said,
Holy
"I'll take what I can grab." I take what I can grab, and it ended up being 5
Wow, you walked into the cooler and grabbed it
because
all.
they had them stacked. So I'm like, "Let me see what I can get around
Good
here."
for you, man.
Damn.
You're the best, dude.
What a trooper.
I appreciate you.
I think we owe Jesse. We got to go on a hunt
We
for
do.
something for him now.
Give us a beer you want.
We'll see that when that happens. But
Oh.
yeah, guys, thanks.
Jesse, I'll buy you a 12-pack of that sour monkey one.
But I will say, as far as the grinder's concerned, back to the grinder
Oh yeah.
main show.
Back to the important
This
stuff.
to me is
Yeah.
the second best one. You could say,
Sandwich-wise, yeah.
I think only because the bread wasn't bad. I think if you add a little more vinegar, it'd be kind of toe to toe with the Garden Hills. But Garden Hills, you got to give it to them. Banana peppers, red peppers, the vinegar mix. With the composition.
Bread
It was
out
good.
of
The
this
bread
world.
was good.
I don't know if it would be toe to toe, but it would be close. It was probably definitely the second best, I'd say.
Yeah.
But I'm partial to police, but we definitely have to try that again.
You got to give it based on what it was.
I know, but it
You're
wasn't.
being biased as hell.
I am. Oh, 100%. I agree.
You can't be.
Hometown
No,
hero.
I am.
It has to be
I'm
a
saying
neutral.
It's a lot
Thank God
better.
you're not a referee,
It's
dude.
a lot better than what it was.
Thank God you're not a referee. Because this guy could definitely
It's
not
a lot better than what it was.
be neutral. Dude, this guy would be getting beat up walking to his car after a game.
He'd be perfect for the NFL.
He really, oh God, yeah. he would.
Biased.
Yeah. Bruno could be bought. You can buy Bruno.
Does he have stock in Paulie Pentas?
Yeah.
It's good, man. It's a lot.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have a part.
Invested. He invested deep into Paulie
He
Pentas.
knows somebody. He's
Yeah.
one of his friends.
It's a family secret.
It's a lot better than what we had. That's all I'm gonna say. And
Dude,
one day,
Well,
one
I'm
day-
sorry.
You
That was
see
our-
me and Kev saying that?
That was our first sandwich, right?
and you
That
didn't.
kicked it
It
off.
was fine, but you didn't like it that much because, no lettuce. That hurt it, right? You were crying about it, like little bitches.
Like little bitches. Get out of here.
So,
This fucking
oh,
guy.
no lettuce.
See,
There's
that's
no
what-
lettuce.
oh,
It's gonna
I'm
ruin
be
the
negative.
sandwich.
I'm gonna be negative. No.
Did we,
he was freaking straight up.
Did we put up a poll for that yet?
We have not.
it lettuce?
We have- No.
We're gonna have to do a poll on. I'll do one on Instagram and probably Facebook and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, does lettuce make a sandwich? Not a sandwich in general.
Hold
Does
grinded
lettuce
sandwich,
make-
'cause Bruno will be.
Did we do it poll? I don't think we did, right? No.
No, I think
We'll do a poll
we talked
on
about
Facebook
it.
about it.
We talked. We like interviewed people. Face
Aside
to
from a
face
hot grinder,
every
when the
day.
hell is the last time you got a sandwich and have lettuce on it?
Yeah,
Just saying. They kind of look.
I don't understand how they missed it.
I don't. It's not Bruno's fault.
maybe they were out.
No, I had it on there.
maybe
they
it
just
was.
missed it.
Maybe they were out.
Telling you,
Paulie,
day.
listen, Paulie Pentas,
It-
you owe Bruno a
We're coming
Yeah.
for you.
listen,
Paulie
whoever made
Penta.
that,
debt of gratitude because this guy's really going hard for you guys.
whoever made it, it was like new person. It was like slopped together. It was.
What
It was
when they were checking out? What was something that came
oh,
up?
oh,
lady
because
tried to
she was
double
like,
charge
she had to charge me again.
Oh,
I paid for it online. And then
that whole transaction was terrible
yeah,
for
it was
Bruno.
bad. It was bad.
That whole thing.
All right. So this will be our probably one and only rebuttal.
Hmm.
But what we'll have to do is take the scores from the original and the scores if we do a rebuttal, and then we'll do an average of those.
Yep.
We'll do 2 in one day. We won't do it by itself. We'll do like 2, and we'll compare.
Yep.
Oh God. What is Bruno gonna do if we pick
Oh,
one
we
that
gotta
blows
do-
it out of the
we'll do
water?
It's fine.
Dude,
That's
one
me.
day we'll do a market basket and a Dave's.
Yeah,
Do a
no, I'm saying
side by side.
no. I'm saying we'll do Paulie's
do-
and another one.
Oh,
We could
okay.
do that. The only
Do
thing
that
I'd
too,
say is like I want to stay away from people have also told me like Jersey Mike's and all, but I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
try to stay away from the chain
Yeah.
restaurants.
Yeah,
I'd like to do more local mom and pop,
Yeah,
the
Big-
Jersey Mike's one is
like
pretty good.
delis and butcher
I've
shops.
heard, man. My coworkers have talked about it. Jersey Mike's is actually
Yeah,
not bad.
I've heard it from so many people. They're like, "Dude, you got to do Jersey Mike's." I mean, I understand Jersey Mike's makes a hell of a sandwich,
Right.
but we're trying to give support to the
Mhm.
give some local love. You know,
So to me, this one's second. I think Garden Hills,
Garden Hills
Wins
is the
out.
reigning champion right
the
now.
reigning champion. This one's second, and then everyone else can come where the hell they are. But
Yeah,
Yeah, like I said, I think Kevin's gonna try to. Well, we're gonna try. Kevin's our editor, by the way.
wait,
Yeah,
which one?
Edits our project.
well, I can put
We're gonna put a top.
because
top-
now that we've done
We're gonna
6,
do like a top 5, top 6 ranking.
Mhm.
now that we've done 6, I can put it probably maybe at the end and
Put
put
them all in order.
like our ranking system where they
You
sit.
Maybe you
Should
can
we
average
do
them.
an average of our 3 scores?
Yeah, you can do
for
that
each
if
place?
you want to do that.
say what an overall score we gave each place?
Yeah, instead
Yeah.
of putting all individual scores. Or
Yeah.
you can do either or.
Yeah,
Yeah.
overall, and just see where they stack up
Word
that way.
stacks.
Because that could, if we do an overall average, that could change things too.
Good.
Because if one of us went high or low 1 week,
I went low a couple times, right?
Bruno definitely gave some low ones. What would you think? Where would you think Modern Butcher falls on that Italian grinder? You can't remember, Bruno?
What are you doing? Mon Butcher? I don't totally remember
I
Mon
want to say
Butcher.
the meat was on point, man. I want to say they gave us quite a bit.
I'm gonna say if I don't remember it, it's.
Well, you were
it wasn't-
disappointed that day, man.
I was. That's true.
yeah, you said
That's true. I was kind of mad about the South Shore beef, North Shore beef.
Oh, yeah.
I was mad they didn't have it. So
oh yeah, because you guys drove all that way.
What do we have to try, Kev? The pizzas that are along the shore. What are they called again? God, tavern style.
Oh no,
Yeah.
the bar pies.
Bar pie. God, dude,
Just
brain.
falling asleep today.
Done.
It's been a long day, man.
Dude, an hour drive down and then 2 hours almost.
Dude, that's
3 hours.
when you
in the
said
car.
when you're like, oh, I'm gonna go try to grab it. I'm like, this guy is
Guess what, dude?
insane.
If they have it, why am I gonna just do it?
Yeah, the
Get
fact,
it over with.
like you said, we've all been looking for
The
so
BLA,
long.
I couldn't hear it anymore. I could not hear this anymore.
We're gonna make Jesse the Bushlight Apple King. We'll give him his crown, the box.
I could fit as much as I could because if I went
can't believe you carried
it would have fell over. So I'm like,
Well,
dude, I got the dirty look. I got the dirty look,
Dolly was down in the basement. Just got to get her back.
and I got carded.
What? Pardon?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you look so young though. You're all clean shaven.
hey, you know what? Take that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm. This actually is
I
not
can't-
bad, man.
It's not.
Like you said, you drink a few of them.
It's
they start to grow.
It is. It is.
Because, man, when you think about, look, I'm trying to say, other beers to me aren't palatable. Like they all taste the same, man. There's like
The IPAs, I can see how you can consider that
Well, there's
close to the same.
certain
Like,
IPAs.
yeah,
man.
this is just like a special beer.
is.
It's limited edition, so like
but
it's
certain,
something
you guys
very
are right, though.
very different.
I do like an IPA once in a while, but there's some. It's like, dude, it's so bitter
and heavy,
How do you enjoy this?
right? And heavy,
Right.
Yeah, you drink two and you're like, okay, I'm
Good.
full.
Right. Yeah,
Like-
you can just crush through these. Like these are so
Yeah.
light.
Some of these IPAs, it's like you ate a loaf of fucking bread. Like,
dude.
God, you
honestly,
drink
this is
one
the
beer.
thing I've had today. I literally made beef stew last night. I've been bloated all day because of the salt content.
Oh,
It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was great. And I actually brought it for lunch. I didn't think I was going to be all day bloated, but this is the only thing I've had today is bushlight apple and a piece
and
of this grinder.
want the other quarter? It's right there. Have it.
We'll see what Kristen says.
She can't have the peppers.
Oh, she can't?
She's allergic to peppers.
Oh, God. Okay. I don't
are
want to
you
be,
lying?
I don't want to be responsible.
To an extent, she is.
I don't want to be responsible for Kristen's.
I think she used to be, and now it's like done. Like sometimes that stuff goes away.
Oh, they say your allergies change.
Yeah,
I wish I could say that about cats, but I'm still allergic. Not to say I don't like cats, but I am allergic
hate
to cats.
I hate cats.
You watch your mouth.
I hate cats.
You watch it.
Dogs rule.
Kev, do you have cats?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. He's got a fat cat.
I have one cat. It's pretty much a dog.
He's got one fat cat.
Hey, he's like 20 pounds. He just like lounges around. He sits up against the wall like a human
Yeah.
being.
What are the hairless cats?
Oh, those things are scary.
What are they called?
Oh,
Hairless
Mr.
cats.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
I don't even know what you call them. They're like Persian. No,
I don't know. I don't know what that.
Time, not
are they a type of Persian though? The hairless ones?
Maybe.
That's the only one I possibly could get. I don't know if it has anything to do with like the
Well,
hair.
you're definitely if
Or
you
the-
get allergies, it's the dander.
Is it the dander? So
Yeah,
I could definitely deal with
And
maybe those.
they don't really have like.
No.
There's a lot of dogs that are hypoallergenic,
Mhm.
but I don't think in the cat world they have that figured out
Mm-hmm.
because you
Yeah.
can't really get a dander-free cat.
Well, the
Aside from
hypoallergenic ones are right.
Yeah, they're hairless.
hairless.
Yeah. No, they're.
What cat is hypoallergenic?
Don't they have like cats that are? I believe. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I think they do. I mean, you can do the research, but I don't feel like doing the research right now because I don't really care. But
Taking it to the
nah, I don't really want to.
This guy hates cats.
I don't care that.
What kind of person?
I don't care that much about cats that I can
All right, guys.
Okay.
But before we forget, because I think we are.
The deal of the week.
What's the deal of the week?
Oh man.
The deal of the week.
Kev, this is your deal of the week.
Two weeks in a row, Kev.
No, I did last week.
Oh, that was yours.
Well, Bruno
Relax. I got it last week.
Bruno pulled out the deal of the week last week. That
That was
4-pager.
That thing was
Casarino.
insane.
We almost ran out of room on the
Yeah.
the whiteboard.
Did you
for that
go there, by the way, on Saturday?
No,
No,
Yeah,
I went
okay.
to
I went to Chomp.
Oh, okay.
I'm still waiting for those pictures,
the new
along
one.
with the Pizza Mama video.
Oh, God. I've driven by Pizza Mama.
You should go there, dude.
Who would have thought?
Good. We've been waiting about 2 months for that
Who
video.
would have thought that you got Bush Light Apple before a Pizza Mama video?
That's good. That's good.
That's like, dude, that's
The
like
deal of the
Bruce
week.
using his like WWE.
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say it's like
the deal of the week.
The deal.
The Undertaker.
Of the week.
the BWE deal of the week.
So
All right, guys. So this week we picked out Fresco, and also DeVine is like a sister restaurant owned by them. So they have 5 locations. They're located in East Greenwich, Cranston, West Warwick, Smithfield, and the Warwick location is DeVine. There's no Fresco in Warwick right now, but they have a Sunday brunch at the Cranston location only. You have to remember that. It's not available at any other location, but the Sunday brunch is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's all you can eat buffet for $24.95, and it comes with breakfast, lunch, and dinner items included.
that's a great deal.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for $25. I mean,
That's a steal.
for even just to go for breakfast and
Yeah.
chow down for $25. I mean,
Get
that's
some
awesome.
ham and eggs and some meatloaf.
Yeah. Get the best of all 3 worlds. Never mind both worlds.
Yo, Ma, the meatloaf. Ma. Tristan, the meatloaf.
The most random shit.
Yeah.
I want some ham, eggs, hash
Bruno's
browns.
got to be going for meatloaf lately, though. You know he's been wanting meatloaf or something, dude.
No, I just randomly came up with it.
Ham, eggs.
The wild
Hash
card.
browns.
The
Guess what?
wild card.
I don't go anywhere for breakfast if they don't serve meatloaf.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, back at it here. I wonder if there's a meatloaf.
The meatloaf. Yo, Bruno's got to do it.
I wonder if there's. I wonder if there's meatloaf included in the second part of this deal of the week.
There's probably not even meatloaf there. Like,
But
I just randomly.
and then Monday night dinner for 2. I wonder if you can.
There ain't even meatloaf there.
I don't know. I just
Like,
guessed.
I would assume that he went on. Bruno did investigate. So where are we going? Okay, let me look at the photos.
Go to, if you go on Fresco's, people are gonna go to Fresco. Be like,
all the
where's the meat?
Sound like they do a meatloaf.
Who knows?
This isn't like, you know, a freaking pub.
My mimosa, my side
Mimosa
of
and a meatloaf.
Dude, goddamn. And Bush Light Apple, guys. Don't forget your Bush Light Apple with your meatloaf. They got it on tap. And damn, is it good.
fucking meatloaf. All right,
What's wrong with
so
meatloaf?
for the second
So,
part of this deal,
let's do the second part.
they have Monday night dinner for 2. You get 2 salads, 2 entrees.
Probably one of the
Which
entrees is meatloaf.
I was gonna say, I wonder if meatloaf's on the books.
Yeah,
And then you get
should
1 bottle of their house wine for $49.98.
That's a steal.
that is.
I mean, that's a pretty good deal.
That's a really good deal for a Monday night.
Because I mean, at that point, you're not really. If you don't want to, you don't really have to buy drinks at that
No.
point. If you got 2 of you, that's a couple of glasses of wine apiece.
Yeah,
I mean, and then you get 2 entrees for $50,
Yeah.
$25 a person to go out
that's a great deal.
for dinner. I mean, that's great.
And did you say the entrees are limited though, right? They changed that.
I want to say they have a limited menu for the entrees for the Monday night special, but
Probably like meatloaf only.
yeah, I've been to DeVine a couple of times for the Monday night special, and I mean, I think they have a steak on there, a pork chop. But
Dude, Kev literally asks us today, oh, where are we going for the special? The dude's got one right on the back burner. My God, dude, what the hell?
But
He,
I've had this one, but
he had it.
I've had this one for a little while. But I figured if you guys knew anything, like, because you guys say you want to try to get the smaller priced, like maybe like the happy hours. and
Yo,
stuff.
what the
$25 though.
But these deals are pretty good.
The one last
What did Bruno say about the place I found today? He's like, what did he say? I wish I could pull it up.
the
Yeah,
brown
everything's a
derby?
deal. The whole fucking menu's a deal. A steal or something.
dude, that was a steal.
The whole
Jesse's
damn
like,
menu's a
The
steal.
brown derby. Bruno looks at the menu. He's like,
The whole
"Damn,
menu
the whole
is
thing's a
deal.
deal."
The whole thing's a
He's like, "Did
There
they
was
ever-"
nothing over like $16.
He's like, did they ever change their prices?
I don't think they ever.
Dude, those are the prices that Bruno likes, dude.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I mean,
tasty.
It's like the early bird special.
it seemed like it was all bar food though.
Watch sports, have some food.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
Well,
that. It's
how-
perfect.
Where is this located, though, Jesse? Where's Derby?
Derby,
Mobville.
Connecticut, right?
No,
How
no.
far is that?
The Brown Derby is in Mottville, Connecticut, by the
Mottville. So where is
Mohegan
that?
Sun.
Oh, me.
Down the street from Mohegan Sun.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
so it's a little bit of a drive if you're in like Rhode Island local.
Mhm.
For Connecticut locals, it's not too bad.
that was a hell of a menu.
The problem is among Rhode Island and Connecticut, there is no direct routes. Aside from going 95 north, Route 6 really doesn't do you any good. You can't be doing 65 on it. And then all the other 3 other routes that between Connecticut and Rhode Island, it's all just rural, and you're doing like 35, 40 miles an hour.
Like I was saying, to go to Putnam, you go up 44, and the speed limit's like 45 miles an hour. So it takes you forever.
There's like 2 other routes. If you're going south, you can get off and go into Connecticut from Rhode Island, vice versa.
Yeah,
But you're only doing like 40 miles an hour. You know, what the hell?
like you said, unless you get on 95, then
There should be something that's more direct from Hartford. Like I guess you could say Route 6 would be.
Hartford
but
is
it's not.
it's a pain in the ass. Yeah,
It's just they don't have good lighting.
no,
You never been out. Remember when we went out?
Those streets are horrible. Yeah.
and they're all
Absolutely.
windy and yeah,
When we went to Yukon,
Mhm.
it was all dark roads.
It was.
yeah, it's out in the woods. I mean, that's the only thing that kind of sucks.
Mhm.
But Connecticut does have some little hidden gems, though, food wise.
We're only doing Eastern Connecticut, so there are definitely
Oh God, yeah.
There's definitely a lot more that.
because guess what? And most of the, we're doing Italian grinders. Most of the Italians in Connecticut are New Haven and Fairfield County.
Yeah,
The highly populated Italian areas, you're not really in the Eastern Connecticut. You get some stragglers from Rhode Island that have moved in, then people that kind of moved up from New Haven, but not as many.
yeah. Where Rhode Island, I mean, a huge portion of this population, Rhode Island, is Italian.
And we kind of try to keep it close too, because we want to keep the sandwiches as
Kind of
as
fresh.
possible.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
as nice as possible.
that's what's tough, man.
Yeah,
You don't
that's the tough part.
trying to keep a sandwich nice and lively for an hour is tough.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like I said, we can go out and do like some Italian grinder reviews, but
Because we still have to do New York, and that's going to be a whole
100% we have to
couple
do
days worth of
couple days worth of content
Yeah.
for sure.
And we already have a couple on Bruno found, along the way, found some really good, not Italian grinder shops, but just really good grinders. So we're going to have to check them out.
Yeah, taking on the
I
road.
think next week we'll definitely do a sandwich shot because that was recommended a couple times.
Yeah, I mean the fact
most.
that it's been asked for quite. I was surprised
We'll do
at how many people
Right.
requested that as
Yeah,
one of the spots.
yeah. It's been around for a while too. It's been a Rhode Island staple for a long time.
Yeah, what do you think too? Do you think we should throw Riccati's in there? I mean, Riccati's is a pretty well known Rhode Island
It is. I
establishment.
think we should do that. Yeah, they have 2 different Italian grinders.
What do they have? The spicy
They have like the deluxe and like a regular Italian grinder, I believe.
is the deluxe. Is that the one they consider the spicy one? They put the hot cap on that one.
Don't they do like a spicy relish or whatever?
Oh, it might be something like that.
I'm not sure, but
It's been a long time since I've had Riccati's, but
yeah, it's been a little bit.
there are a couple sandwiches I like from them.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, I think that's going to be a wrap for episode 9. Make sure you tune in for the next one, the Big 10. We're hitting double
episode.
digits. So, as always, thanks for watching, listening, however you get your hands on this thing.
Yeah.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and give us a follow.
For
Share
sure.
with your friends.
Share as much as you can. We definitely appreciate it.
All right.
Guys.
As always,
Later.
go Friars.